Hi friends, it's me TK, and today I'm back with a quick JavaScript tutorial. We're gonna learn about the array filters. Let's talk about this concept. For example, I have a bunch of fruits such as orange, banana, crab, apple, and lemon. Look colorful, doesn't it? But now I just want to get the yellow fruit. In real life, it's that simple. I just get the one I need. But can I do the same thing in JavaScript? Sure, it's a little bit complicated, but it's possible. In JavaScript, we have an array method called filters. This method will create a new array filled with elements that pass a test provided by a function. It would just like basic, you look for each element in the array, and whenever it fulfills your condition, you pass it. If not, remove it. But I just want you to keep this in mind. Before you remove any elements in the array, the filter method will automatically create a new array for you, so you can do anything without mutating your original one. Alright, now I'm gonna create an array of fruits. To understand clearly this filter concept, I will give you 3 examples. First, I will try to use the filter to remove the specific value of an element in the array. Second, selecting the specific index of an element in the array. And finally, selecting a specific color of fruits I want. So we got too much fruit right here. That's awesome. But suppose you don't really like banana, so you can use a filter method like this. The syntax of the filters accept this parameter. In this case, we just use the function and the current value. This function will look for each value of the current elements, and whenever each element in the array matches to our criteria, which is not banana, it will add this element to a new array. And then we have what we expect. Let's console it. Here are our result. Now we move on to the second example, filter with the index of the element. At this time, we need another parameter, the index, just like the previous example. But now, instead we remove the banana from the new array, we do the same thing with the index, which is not equal to 1, so we still got the same result. So we move on to the final example. This can be a bit more complicated than the previous one because we work with an array object. For the object in this array, each of them has 2 pieces of information, the name of fruit and its color. Now our criteria just want to choose the yellow one, so put the function and the current values at the parameters, like the first example. In the function, I return true if the color of the fruit is yellow. This method gives us banana and lemon. That's easy to understand, isn't it? And this video is over. If you like this quick tutorial, please leave a comment to let me know, and see you again next time.